'Tis time. 'Tis time indeed, Kris, for the secret boss. Ultra friends, hello. How is it going? Great to see you here. You think the reason why Lancer and rules show up in Chapter 3 is because they're in Kris's pocket? Yeah, probably. That does make sense. That does indeed make sense. So, probably. It doesn't necessarily explain why they immediately jumped out without us seeing that, but then again, we don't actually see what happens right as they enter the Dark Fountain, so... Just got through Chapter 2 and noticed you keep the cards in the Light World. You just noticed that? Huh. I've known that for a while. Anyway. I have been itching to get back to this game. So, let's do this. Let us do this. Off stream, I mean, Kris and Susie could have been asleep. I mean, I doubt Kris was really asleep, but yeah, there could have been time that we didn't see. This is true. So yeah, off stream, I redid floor 2 to actually get the Z rank. Do I have a controller this time, or do I need to go look for one again? No controller. Alright. Oh, nice. Kris kept the controller. Sweet. So you know how we have the ice key, or whatever it's called, and this route and this screen paralleled the weird route? I'm pretty sure I know why the Spamton sweepstakes said not applicable, but... It's a pink and yellow controller. Do you think it would disappear? Fair enough. Why am I fighting fucking alphas? Why the hell was I fighting alphas? Maybe the light zone represents light world? I mean, maybe? I feel like there's obviously a connection there. I don't know about, like, a one-to-one representation or anything. Yeah, obviously not one. Huh. That's... odd. That's odd. Why is everything... Why is all... Huh. That's peculiar. Shortcut? Yeah, shortcut back, I guess. still peculiar. Did not mean to do that. Huh. So yeah, looks like also makes the sword more accessible. Yeah, I suppose it does. Hmm. Little confused as to why I'm already getting a but nobody came style moment. That's a little odd, gotta say. I'm only level 2. It says nothing about max. Every secret boss has some hard challenge that preludes it. Yeah, I suppose so. Chapter 1, Jevil had the bizarre thing with the 3 keys. Chapter 2, Spampton had the keygen quest. So yeah, suppose you're right. Still can't kill the trees. Okay, down there on that side. This is just like that, but on steroids. Yes, yes, 100%. Kill some average plants. I mean, I just did that a little bit. Didn't get me any execution points. Accidentally deleted my message. It appears the friend request has already rejected itself. Yeah. I'm already getting the just music gone. Maybe like some ferns. The thing is, I haven't found very many. I just went back. Wait. Oh. Thanks for the hint. It's probably a coincidence, but that design on the bottom of the rocks, that's the same design as was at the top of the that's the same design as was at the top of the mirror of the windows. Okay. I'm gonna go along the edge. So do you remember a particular dead zone from this board? No, but I do see the purple, and this does appear reminiscent of the dark zone. And I've just found a dock, so... Hmm. Okay, this is a way to a room I haven't seen. The Deltarune symbol unlocked with the ice key. Yeah, not applicable, but... Oh god. Oh god, do not like this music. Hmm. Looks like I can't kill the bluebird. At least not yet. And it looks like I can't kill those things either. At least not yet. But now my love increased. So... Follow the white cloak. I get the feeling I wasn't supposed to have done that. A semi-final challenge? Yeah, that's what it feels like. Huh. This room is strangely waterfall coated. And those are, strange trees. Oh, jeez. Whoops. Oh, nice, it's saved. Say, didn't those piranhas sound like the plug chomps in the Queen's basement? I'm not sure. I don't really remember. I don't really remember those things. Ah, shit. But, yeah, they did sound kind of like that. The piranha room is hard. Yeah. Thing is, I would do it first to get it out of the way, but yeah. Now I'm level 3, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Okay, there we go. Got through the piranha room. Now let's go back this way. I do not love this music. I do not love that this room. I do not love that to get the Shadow Mantle, we have to do something reminiscent of the secret boss. I just found some unique Tenna dialogue. Oh, neat! The Forbidden Path. Yeah, it did. The Forbidden Path began with ice magic. The Forbidden Path, which is to say... the Weird Route. How the hell am I supposed to... What? Reed Richards, hello, welcome to chat. I'm willing to bet you're still just banana, but... Hmm. Oh, follow the white cloak. Oh my god. The forbidden path began with ice magic. This white cloaked figure is Noelle. Oh my god. Do not love the parallels to the weird route, I gotta say. Tenna reference Jevil. Oh wow, that's very, very interesting. I mean, like, we knew there was a bit of... We knew there was a Jevil reference in there. So, like, I'm not shocked, but still. That is intriguing, nonetheless. Also, Reed Richards, hello, how's it going? Very excited for your movie. Uh, very excited for your movie for your movie coming out this summer. Bluebird of Misfortune. Right is right to left. Just... Huh. So Noelle can only follow me... Ah! The correct way forward is going to be marked by which way Noelle can follow me. Huh. Oh, this is very, very interesting. This is very, very interesting. The door is locked. The ice key was used up. He was used up? Oh god, no. Oh god, no. That... Don't love that. Well done. You found my secret hiding place, but there's nothing here. Is there? You got the shelter. I got the what now? Oh, you found that too. Perfect. Perfect. Just perfect. Why was... Oh, jeez. I hadn't even clocked that. Yeah, that is a very good question, Kris. Thanks for all your hard work, Kris. You were used up. Huh. Not related, but the new Fantastic Four theme. Seriously, God, I'm so excited for First Steps. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Spampton vibes there indeed. Okay. I got the shelter key. Huh? That's... That's intriguing. Alright, let's just head back out of here and see what happens. So there's one game left, but that game is not now. Okay, first of all, should I save here, or is there anything, or is there any reason I might want to reload? Is there any reason that I might want to reload before I did that? Progress? Okay. I think you mean I can proceed. Good evening, Scott. How's it going with you? Great to see you here. I'll let you know when it's egg time. No worries, no worries. Alright. There's one game left. You'll be right behind me. Neat. You'll be right behind me. I've just been ascending listening to Chapter 4's credits music. Fair enough. Alright, so... Kris, if the game is not... You're playing the chapter yourself? Cool. So, if the game is not... If I don't... Oh, you say when I can progress, just head to stage 3? I'm assuming that's what you meant, and if not, I just saved. Seems like the next ward isn't ready yet. Maybe we should go talk to Tenna? We gotta tell Tenna this is the last game. Proceed until we return. So, okay. That is, just keep on going until, keep on going until the next time, until we're out of the third game? Is that what you meant? Once we return, there shall be one last game to play. Okay. Hey, Tenna. Also a question. Favorite chapter out of all the chapters and your favorite boss out of all the bosses? Honestly, I think Chapter 3 and Tenna. Like, Chapter 4, I loved the emotion behind it so much, and I think after I see the weird route, this might change. But currently, I really, really enjoyed Chapter 3, and Tenna was such an entertaining boss. Yeah, Tenna's just a silly guy, and I love him. And, yeah, I didn't believe that anyone was gonna be able to fully overshadow Spamton. Like, there was never a Jevil sweepstakes, so I didn't think Jevil had enough of a following that, so Spamton was really overshadowing him to begin with. I'm pretty sure Tenon's gonna overshadow Spamton. There's nothing that pisses me off more than people who don't tell you the whole deal. I think we know who that was actually directed at. I think we know. Wait. I just realized. The pattern on this couch. That's Kris's shirt. The pattern on this couch is the color scheme of Kris's shirt. This is not the Zapper attack that I'm used to. What? I mean, it's Kris and Azrael's bedroom. Yeah? It's kinda cold in here. Interesting. Yeah. No Snowgrave route. Not applicable. But. So I'm not commenting or seeing the law. Sorry, I'm not commenting or seeing the live at all because I'm trying to make the new Fantastic Four suit. It's pretty difficult to make this shit. Fair enough. No, no worries, Banana. And yeah, I'm considering how you're talking. Yeah, it's Banana, isn't it? Yeah, no worries, Banana. Wasn't it 213? Yep. You entered the numbers knowingly. I mean, there's piles of snow outside. Yeah, yeah, there are. All the various different counts again, okay. Haven't really been able to discuss much for a while. I wonder if you should ask Susie how she's doing? We saw that before. Huh? How I'm doing? Those games were a lot of fun, weren't they? Never played such a game before. I kind of got so wrapped up. I accidentally forgot about everything for a moment. It's okay to take it easy. Kris, you're always so kind. Anyway, those games were fun, but I'm not sure they could replace the festival. Kris, can I ask something selfish? On the day of the festival, perhaps if you could purchase some ice cream or something and tell Susie it was from me? Yeah, yeah, we can do that. Thank you, Kris. Not sure Kris wants to? I also don't really care what Kris wants anymore. You should try one of the computers back in the previous room. Okay, will do. I didn't feel the need to because I remembered what the passcode was, and I remembered that that was just for the passcode. Realized being friends is a responsibility. A responsibility I can't fully complete the cakes I bake, the cotton candy we eat. It might be yummy, but when you return to the light world, you won't be full. The computers. Oh, noted, noted. Kris, at least as long as you're there, I can know she won't be lonely or hungry. Thank you, Kris. Hey, you guys gonna hang around talking all day or what? Let's go. Console and a TV. Uh, I mean, looks like I can't test that out now. But also, yeah. Try the next one. Oh god. I believe this one. Yeah, I believe this one's 1225. So should I just interact with it again after I enter the passcode? Because I'm pretty sure that the passcode for this one was 1225, and this puzzle was so fucking annoying. It's the wrong character. What do you mean? What do you mean it's the wrong character? I don't have the app. It's Kris. Yeah, but I don't have the option to switch characters in this one like I do in some of the other ones. It's not Susie. Uh, yeah, because I'm playing as Kris. I don't remember it being Susie on my previous playthrough either. Was it supposed to be? It was Susie in the last one. Was it? Huh. Wait. Wait, yeah, it was. Susie could throw blocks. Kris has the sword. Kris has the sword that they didn't have before. Oh, that's very, very interesting. That is very, very interesting. So what I did in the other machine, yeah, Kris plugged in the old controller, and somehow that held the save data. You entered the numbers knowingly, as if it were a lie. Wait. 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 Is the secret boss gonna be the controller? That doesn't feel right, considering everything thus far has kind of been screaming that the knight should be the secret boss here. And, Shadow Mantle and all that, but... Huh. That's intriguing. Yeah, the old controller remembered. Maybe it's just alive for the purpose of the game. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Toriel? Kris, what the hell is Toriel doing asleep in there? Oh, Toriel. Phew, there you are, still sleeping like a little angel. Ha! Who the heck knows what I'd do if you woke up? I'm sorry we gotta do this to you, Tori. You were the last one to really give me a good look back then. But hey, that's showbiz. Nothing stays big forever. That's just how cowboy shows go, I guess. Hey, chat, just so you know, I'm gonna be checking my phone a lot during the stream because it's been raining a lot lately and I'm currently under a tornado watch. So if that turns into a tornado warning, then I have to head to the basement immediately, which means that I will be ending stream, turning off my computer, and heading downstairs without even bothering ending the stream in Streamlabs, probably. So, just be warned that there is a chance that I will. Yeah, there is. Like, it's not super likely. It doesn't look super stormy outside right at this moment. But there is a chance that I will have to just suddenly end stream because of a tornado warning. Because, like, we've gotten tornado warnings a lot in the past like, week or two. And most of them haven't led to anything actually serious happening, but I don't want the one time I keep streaming during a tornado warning to be the one time it turns into a tornado. God, I love how Toby Fox can just make a single still frame be hilarious. Just by having it just by having it be immediately after something else and then just hold on it for a second too long. Technical difficulties. And then we're back to TV time. I believe we can just run through the meltdown. So just play this normally? Alright. Wait a sec. TV City. Don't ask why the cars don't have feet. Am I crazy? Or did the Cyber City cars have feet? Huh. That's interesting. TV City is a scrapboard that you can... Oh, that's cool. One of your favorite artists made Chapter 3 and 4 fan art? Oh, hell yeah. It's well developed? Neat. Seemed almost done. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'd be curious to see it. I think someone made a video. Cool. I might well check that out after I find the after I find the secret boss. I won't check it out on stream, I mean, but just once I've started fighting the secret boss. On the previous playthrough... Now, on the previous playthrough, I refused out of spite to play a stupid game. But I'm not gonna bother with that anymore. Sure, let's just say I love TV. Yeah, let's just play a stupid game. Like, when I was playing this legit, I realized each secret boss has an item for one specific character, and it... Huh. Interesting. God. Genuinely, I love this part of the game so much. Like, again, playing it the second time through immediately after the first time isn't as much fun. Okay. When the divorce is so bad it traumatized the TV. Seriously. Yeah, the family is fighting again. Tenna, indeed. Never thrown away. I'm sorry. Sorry about the pipes. Knew it. Knew I shouldn't have done it. Wait, no. The family's fighting again. Yeah. Right. Hey, could you let them use that act? You're fired! Alright, no more of that guy. Hmm. That line just stopped me in my tracks. Yes, seriously. Again, I love Tenna. I love Tenna so much. Oh god, it's coming. The music is coming. I can't stop it. Oh my god. That little bit of big shot. I love it. Seriously, Tenna is absolutely peak. Spampton really was a test run for Tenna, wasn't he? Unused. Oh, you didn't notice? Yup. There are a few Spampton references in this thing. In addition to the obvious Mike and Damn You Tenna. From that, the music that plays during the first rhythm game segment the music that plays during the first during the first rhythm game segment in this one in round 3 is Big Shot. Technically, now's your chance to be a... It's the same melody. It's the same Spamton motif. Turn it off. We got out! Cancel my 4 a.m. shock therapy? Cause it looks like it's happening right now. Yep, Neo just means new. All they wanted was something new. Indeed. All they wanted was something new. But, that being said, now's our chance to be a big shot. I found out also headcanon Spamton and Tenna as siblings. Interesting headcanon. I don't super agree with it, but I hear you. Wild West, huh? Got the feeling this game's gonna be a good one, right, Ralsei? Sure, just... Why do I have to be the horse? Ralsei jockey! Did you find the one scene in this chapter with Spamton? I did not! All I know about, I know there's the big shot, I know Spamton is clearly referenced several times with the Holy Cowabunga Darrow and everything, and the couple of times where Tenna straight up talks like Spamton, including the brackets, but I did not know there was a full scene. There's a green face that's clearly misprinted. Where? Where? In the quiz sections. So did I miss it? Oh, no, I did not miss it. Okay, later on. Okay. We can just... sharpshoot, and that's good enough for him. Action and R action. Should be at 55%? 60%, even better. I think the secret boss music goes harder than Megalovania. Damn, okay. God, it feels really good getting to be good at video games again. Considering how long I spent having to deliberately suck. Considering how long I spent deliberately sucking to get the Z rank, it feels really good to actually be competent in the fights again. Oh, I have not seen this before. Oh, what's up, my gang? What are you doing? Lost my controller, so they gave me a fresh one. Beat several times, and voila! Fun is had. Oh yeah, you need a Lancer controller for the... You want some treats of the trade? Oh, that's interesting, Kris. To beat me, you first find an X on the ground. Go on it and dig. I don't know I don't know which button. I just press all of them down with my tongue. Eventually, your controller will break. Father figure will give you a new one. Say, ah, when he checks your mouth for illness. Then just gargle, rinse, and repeat. Have fun, team! That lets you play as Lancer. Lancer controller. Take. I can now play as 3 Lancers. There's a puzzle there's one you refused to complete because the revivement didn't seem worth it. Huh. Where? Because I remember what you're talking about, but I don't remember where it was. Not far from Lancer, so in the same general area? Okay. Spare, and then S action, R action. Alright, then we spare with Kris. Once again, S action, R action. Okay, so this is the room with... Runs the green room concessions. Ramp, I believe? Yes. Okay, so the room I'm in right now, this is where I find the secret Spamton room. Yeah. Alright. But also, this is the secret unnecessary puzzle. Wait. Oh, this is one of those turn everything into, something else. I love this type of puzzle. Never said I was good at them, but I love them. And now I can switch to Susie. Who can get us across. Hell yeah. Actually, no, it's later on with a panel of screens in a dead end. Alright, well, I got the revivement, which, considering everything you've said thus far about, doesn't that hole in the ferns feel peculiar? Yes, it does. Yes, it does, now that you mention it. Hang on. Wonder, if I go back in as Kris... Huh. So now I no longer have access to the sword. Intriguing. But yeah, seems familiar. Maybe Susie can do something about that? Oh. Oh, that's a... Okay. I'll head back in there. Also, just to clarify, the room I'm in right now with all these screens, this is where I find the secret Spamton cutscene? Correct? Spamton scene is later. Okay. Okay, so am I supposed to do anything else in this room currently? Toss it over? Okay. Now a trip to nowhere will help. Alright. Now, I'm not heading to nowhere yet, because obviously that's still a little ways away. But Spamton scene is later. Alright. Shadow Guy and Pippin's dropped in. Alright, let's start by sharpshooting. Knock their socks off. Look at the screens in each dead end. Okay. Now you spare, you S action, and you spare. There could be one that seems less than normal. That's still a little ways away from here, though, right? That's still not quite here? House is destroyed. Good job, Susie Zilla. Around the outskirts of the TV world, so not yet. Okay. Start with recruits. One more zapper, and then there's the room with all the shadow guys. And storage. I mean, we can definitely use literally any more. It's closer to the purple scaffolding. Alright, noted, noted. By some kind of garbage mechanism. I forgot about that. I remember that phrasing now. Hey, Kris? So, actually sneaking really sucks. Let's just go super fast. Wait. Oh, garbage mechanism. Ha! TV slop. Bland cafeteria food. Alright. Got me a triple milk cake. Awesome. Spare and then double defend to get some extra moolah. And some good old broiled chicken. Have fun with your broiled chicken. Ah, shit. Okay, water cooler. Ah, shit. Okay. Can I recruit the water cooler? I genuinely had forgotten that inside the chest was just another water cooler. Another sentient water cooler. Water coolers should always be recruited. Okay. Noted. I'm gonna hop out for a bit. I'll be back later, but I have things to do. Fair enough. Have fun doing your thing. Have fun doing your things. But of course, we didn't get the one in the sea room. We might find one in another chapter, though. Alright. Let's spare with you, defend with you, and a heal prayer with you on yourself. But there was also 500 points. Yeah. Yeah. indeed, that is a thing that it's sad. That is indeed a thing that the water cooler sad. Crook on X, and then S action. No, I stand by. These things do look like some kind of bizarre fucked up frogget. Maybe they were Dusty Frogget figurines? Huh. That's actually maybe not a bad idea now that I think about it. Hell yeah, more mildly entertaining shootout action. Ralsei, why are you still a horse? TV City has a quick question about Asgore's... That Asgore's favorite cowboy puppet friend inside me. Friend inside me. Friend inside me. Friend inside me. That not only cowboy show, but cowboy puppet show? For friends inside me. But yeah, that not only cowboy show, but cowboy puppet show that got canceled. I'm sorry, if Toby wasn't deliberately playing into Woody theory there, then Spooky Dude is a fucking genius in his utter crack theories. You're a jazz concert only consisting of saxophones. You're filled with the power of everyone playing a solo at once. Alright. Kris plus anyone else still here? I gotta run to the bathroom real fast. I will be back soonish. Hi, chat. I'm back. So, okay. What did I miss? Tenna is actually a secret boss that took over the main plot. I fully agree with you there. I just think it makes so much sense. The main plot was supposed to surround Kris's house with Toriel ruling over it. That would not shock me. Genuinely, it would not shock me at all if that was either, like, something that actually... If that was either narratively or meta-narratively what actually happened. Like, if, when Kris created the Dark Fountain, they expected it to be all about their house, or if, like, Toby started writing this about some entirely different plot, but then realized that Tenna was the most interesting thing about it. So there's no more discarded object? Yeah, feels about right. It's an infrared photo shoot. Also, don't forget to look for the odd screen. I know, I know. Artemis, hello! We're looking for the Chapter 3 secret boss. Or more accurately, we're looking for the item to defeat the Chapter 3 secret boss, because I'm pretty damn sure I know who it is. Huh. Awesome. What item are you looking... Especially don't forget the final game. I know, I know. What item are you looking for? The Shadow Mantle. Because if only we had the Shadow Mantle, our luck might have gone a different way. But no mantle, no crystal. Either of these feel like they could be the correct way forward. How much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes out? Oh jeez, this is genuinely really chilling, having just literally muted the... having just physically muted the audio of the fight. Ah, so there's just nothing up there, cool. How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wit, and then we die on it. Whoa. Artemis, I always kind of feel bad for the other people in chat when you and I just start going off on... Hell yeah. When you and I just start going off on random tangents about, like, about Epic the Musical, because I'm pretty sure you and I are the only ones here who know it. Just 10 points. Sweet. I'm guessing, Kris, that this is the secret room? I do not have a clue about Epic the Musical. It's a really cool musical, started on TikTok, and so really it's just a concept album. Still, it's awesome. It's based on the Odyssey. What was that sound I just heard? Hey! What the? My secret bonus zone! Hey! What's wrong with me having the car? They weren't gonna win it. I was just giving it a daily test drive, checking in on that sweet breeze. Alright, you little rip-off artist. You think you can take my cookies? Might I remind you, you signed a little television contract? This isn't their contract. Where the heck are their contracts? Spampton begs the audience to stop taking the furniture out of his apartment. You think I care? Haha, of course not. Not at all. Because I've got something you guys will never have. Something big. Something very secret. Ha! Is what you have the Shadow Mantle? Is what you have hyperlink blocked? Suspicious drawer. A Hippos? Huh? This is... Damn, time's coming. Split! What the? How did this get out here? My secret? No, everyone's gonna know it's over. I'm at my limit. If only anyone was here for me. I'd even take that little mailman. Suddenly the deal maker came out of your inventory? What? Trash heap. You kept it. You really do care. What the? What the mama mia, wait, what the mama, what the, what? Okay, Tenna, you can stop now. I said you can stop now! What the heck is that thing? Some kind of rat? Some kind of creature? Don't you recognize? Stay away from her, you fiend! What? Oh, my little darling, are you okay? Did that overly small, weird, and unidentifiable thing hurt you? Don't worry, you're gonna go someplace safe. Was not expecting Spampton himself to make a return this chapter. Kris, I'm never doing that again. Deal maker, return to your inventory. Okay. Yeah, I'm with Ralsei. Just okay. That was fucking weird. Alright. I feel bad because I make my friends listen to me infodump about the Trojan War and Greek mythology. Can't tell if they're getting bored when they want me to stop, I feel bad. Yeah, he stole a Pippus. That's hilarious. And Artemis, I don't really know what to say to you other than, uh, Ask them, try just legitimately talking to them, and ask if they like hearing your random info dumps. I know I certainly do. Tenna can just fly. Seriously. There we go. We found the bonus extra cutscene with Spampton G. Spampton. Yeah, that's just a thing he can do. Indeed it is. Hey, none of you is supposed to be back here. Aw. I thought there was a chance that because he comes with us at the end, he's gonna come with us before that too. Yeah, like Papyrus, exactly. So I've been a dungeon master in now a couple of different D&D campaigns, and uh uh hang on, sorry. Okay, so did you know that Diomedes? Yeah, Diomedes took 4 days. Holy crap! And then and then Odysseus took 20 years and lost his entire crew. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's just gonna ignore the fact that he can fly, indeed. Yeah. Tenna and Papyrus, in my opinion, have a power set that I've described as the rules of comedy. That being just, their power is whatever would be funniest in the moment. Like, this is also like what Looney Tunes characters have. All Looney Tunes characters have the power of funny. Their power set is whatever would be the most entertaining to see happen. Also, Cannon Fluey is just one of the mics. Seriously? You're kidding, Banana! Oh, which one? Which of the mics is Fluey? The cat one. Okay. Well, only took 10 years getting back home to give him some credit. Okay, you're definitely missing a word or two there. Yeah, Canon Fluey and Phantom Fluey should meet, indeed. But, yeah, Artemis, you're definitely missing a word in there, because I don't know what that sentence was. Full hard. And don't forget my lovers, Sun Guy and Moon Girl. Yes, the power thruple. Kris, get ready for another fight. Ha! Quill your mouth, my dearest Bimbito. We're just here for the snacks. Goeth on. I have no quarrel with thee. You don't? But if you capture us, won't you earn Ten's admiration? Ha! Oh, please, I am beyond such shallow desires. For you see, I hath already gotten them. My two paramours art already TV Guy's second in command, and by the transitive property that also maketh me this world's personal Duke of Puzzles? Right? Honey 1 and Honey 2? That's how this works? See? It's totally how it works. Now be gone! Okay, still a tornado watch, good. Alright. Autocorrect changed well to wheel, and then I said, okay. Well, it only took 10 years getting back home. Give him some credit. I suppose if you cut out the time he spent on the islands of two different enchantresses. Rug. Hello! Welcome to chat. No. Ah, okay, okay. Okay, I forgot that the 20 years total included the 10 years of war they killed us slowly. They called it a stream, rhymes with grog. Okay then, grog. Guys? So it actually doesn't work. We had a talk, and it doesn't work. Even if I dated them, I'm not second in command? So, heads together. What are we going to do about that? You fight us, we'll kick your ass. Yes, haha, I knowst. We shall not fight, unless we did. Non-violently? Some sort of battle. Okay. But what if I do? I must defeat thou, so TV Guy recognizes my glory. But fear not, the four of us needs not attack, for what is a show if thou dost not act? No worries, Artemis, no worries. Yeah, Rules would be third in command, even if that was how it worked. I love how much of a meme Rules is, period. Okay, no, Rules, this definitely counts as you fighting us violently. Lancer, oh ho ho, a dense battle? Deal me in! Lancer, hey! Lancer, help us! Rules used his rules card and... I see, don't worry, I'm on the case! Lancer, use the Lancer card. Now you can... Lancer? Specifically in this chapter, he made a "but what if I did" joke. Fair enough. Lancer, don't bother Lesser Daddy when he's harming your friends. Just remember when I read that line for the first time and said out loud, well, Lasser Daddy. Oh wow, I timed that perfectly. Damn. Did not time that one perfectly. Still should get them 45, hell yeah. It's fine. Not only do I have more guys where that came from, but I also have more cards! Here's Susie. I'm sorry, I've become a big cuddly ball. I don't think if this is what I asked for. Like, yarn? You don't even have guns? Okay, I see. You're a little bit fired, by the way. Next! Don't worry, guys. I'll get a refund on that one. You may have gotten rid of my goons, but canst thou defeat the power? The power of love? Honeys! Oh my honeys! Sorry, this is a battle where I can't really look at chat. Okay. What's crazy is that no one talks about Menelaus taking 7-ish years to get home because... Huh. I mean, he wasn't necessarily trapped at sea in that case. I guess he just kind of ignored it all. Sounds like a kinky guy. Yeah, no, that does indeed fit rules. Yeah, rules use the wrong your. Also, his early modern English is crap. He puts capitals on the wrong words. Like, in his era of English that he's trying to copy, you did genuinely capitalize every noun. But he doesn't do that. He just capitalizes random words and puts F and stuff at the end of extra words for no reason. It's clearly an accent. Fair enough. Okay, guys, pause it for a second. So I have a laser pointer. If you could just follow that. Everyone ready? Okay, go. Wow. Recruits the enemies to your side, but it wasn't too effective. Like when people try to sound Irish or something? Yeah, I guess. Still. I'm so proud to be dating the sun and moon. What? You're not the moon? You're a cloud? What? I have genuinely no idea how Rules is intended to sound. So I just make him extremely posh like this, but also I cannot do a good I'm really bad at accents. Look, Lenina and Elnina are... Yeah, separate us? No, I think freaking not. I think thou missed thine vital fact. Thereupon, the three of us are in fact a team relationship. Just like with you guys. The hell are you talking about? Like us? Wait, you guys aren't a thing? No. Not now, honey. I'm processing this. Don't, don't call me honey anymore. Lenina? I'm, I'm sorry, Elmina. I'm, I'm going to the other side. I, I'm going to. I thought you were the one who liked rule. Okay. Yeah, that's fair, Artemis. That's fair. I imagine he's a bit of Swedish chef and the a bit of Swedish chef and the British. Fair enough. They end up just sound like someone faking a voice. It's clear. Yeah, yeah. Which is also part of why I just give him this overly exaggerated voice when, like, g'day, mates. I can actually do, like, an okay. I can actually do, like, God save the Queen. I can do, like, an. Sometimes I can do an okay British accent. Not right now, apparently, but sometimes I can do an almost vaguely British accent. G'day, mates. Sometimes I can do an accent like this. It's not especially great, it's kind of unclear who it sounds like, but it's like, almost vaguely British, I guess? No, it's not anymore. And that's why I don't do accents. A southern accent is the only one I can really do, and even this ain't great. As if it wasn't just you, Banana. Sounds like Mr. Elegance? Huh. Just as I planned, the two lovers are reunited. I shall now taketh my leave. Hey, what's your dad? What's your dad? The guys with the big guns want to know when they're gonna get paid. Yeah, fair enough. They wouldn't have developed Artemis. Artemis, they wouldn't actually have a British accent because they're presumably not actually speaking English. They're speaking whatever their world's version of English is. Keep in mind, this is not actually the Undertale world at all. This is a fully different world with that still has both humans and monsters. But also, no, the British accent wouldn't exist, but languages. But whatever this language is, has gone through evolution, and just like any other language, has the fancy versions of it and the less fancy versions of it. And he is trying to and Rules is trying and failing to do the fancy version of it. We have absolutely no evidence what Rules actually sounds like, because, as I must remind you, we don't hear the dialogue. Yeah, Rules is basically just a normal guy who really likes to try to sound exceptionally posh. Yeah, no, they don't. Like, you notice the voices I give characters, I make most of them up on the spot. Like, I decided to give Susie basically a Batman voice because in chapters 1 through 3, she's listed as the Dark Knight. I gave Ralsei this funny little high pitched voice because it makes sense for his character, right? I gave Tenna this exaggerated salesman voice. Yeah, seriously, Batman and Robin, indeed. Uh, I'm back, but I won't be that active as I'm doing things in the background. have fun doing things. Sorry, a stream's probably gonna end a little earlier than normal tonight, probably just around midnight, because I slept so badly last night. So I'm probably gonna have to go to bed a little early tonight. But Artemis, I would make a fantastic DM. I'm glad you think so. I I've had some players who would agree with you on that. On your side now, whether you like it or not. Look, I sensed what I came for. Now we're back out here with the piles of Azrael's dust. We're indeed we are. That's fast. Yeah, crazy what can happen when you played the game just a few days ago. And you're skipping through a lot of the dialogue. No, don't go. Darn it, this is all that little spammy mailman's fault. He he told me he was gonna teach me how to use technology, how to plug in and make it big. And where is he? If I could get my hands on. Wait, where are you going? Stop! Help me! Help! Does anyone know what an email is? Sadly, I do. Almina, Lenino, you two, come on. Come on, old friends, you can't leave. Yeah. Tenna's really struggling. This is well, no. I was gonna say this is my favorite part of the game. That's not true. My favorite part of the game is bonus round 3 because that's the moment of the start of the mental breakdown. It's probably the most unhinged part of the game. But this is a very close second. We'll see how far the Lightners get without the Weather Channel. How can they know the weather without TV? What? Apps? What are those? Everything's changing so fast. Uh, Mike? Mike, you're leaving too? Mike, no! Anyone but you! Anyone! Honestly, I really do just feel bad for Tenna, you know? Alright. Let's go nowhere. Yep, don't forget, our one-way... You a cheater, ain't ya? Yep, I'm a cheater. Now, honestly, that'll take you somewhere. Where are you headed? Nowhere. Yous was already head there, weren't you, Kris? Yep. This fascinating extra room. Thoughts on the fact that some people apparently ship Pisistratus and I I don't know nearly enough about Pisistratus to have any thoughts on that whatsoever. Indeed it does. This puzzle does look familiar. Huh. I can push blocks. That's not a thing I've been able to do before. Mumble, mumble, fumble. Huh. This is someone from chapter 4. Fumble, fumble. It hardly seems comprehensible. Mumble, mumble. Where could this be? Nowhere? Mumble. No, no, this is somewhere. This old tome admires your inquisitiveness. You're very interested in going nowhere, aren't you? Mumble. Well, I have a ticket here. Yes, I have a ticket there. A ticket to nowhere. But the ticket is somewhere. Yes, it was left here. It was left here by... Oh, I don't seem to remember. You are alone, are you? Good. It's not a good idea to go nowhere with somebody else. Alone is better. I only have one ticket after all. Where is it? That's right. It's in the wardrobe. Why don't you head over to the right, Bumble? Yeah, no going down. Okay. This isn't a wardrobe. This is a kitchen. That's a refrigerator. That's odd. I thought it was in the wardrobe. You looked in the wardrobe. Alas, the wardrobe was empty. What? You can't find the ticket? Odd, quite odd, considering you've been holding it for... What? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is better than the canon Telemachus ship, I'll grant you that. Wardrobe appears from nowhere, indeed. Rumble, rumble. Trip ticket. A ticket to nowhere. It shows a map pointing to the left of a red X. Hmm. Nowhere is technically a room between. Indeed, it is. Interesting that this one takes just ever so slightly longer to load in than the other one. Now, maybe there was an action with an X on it. Yeah. Uh, only one? After all, it's just a trip for one. What the hell? Perhaps you remember an encounter with an X? I mean, uh, considering that the weather duo just dumped rules, I suppose he's now an X. Ching. Okay, from what you're saying, I assume it's not about the going back and forth between rooms. Uh, yeah. Won't find what you want by going nowhere. It shows a map pointing to the left of a red X. So, so I should leave nowhere? So, perhaps an X action? I mean, there are a lot of enemy types where all three of you can act, and those are referred to as X something. Is that? Yeah, there's no point to nowhere. So I should head out, leave this area. Kris, what's that ticket? Never mind. Hurry on or Mr. Tennant's gonna get mad. There's only one X. Shows a map pointing to the left of a red X. Technically, we are allowed to disregard to... Perhaps an enemy you faced before? I mean, there are a lot of enemies we've faced before. I mean, it said to the left. Only one with an X. Okay. Recruits. Shadow Guy, Shutta, Zapper, Ribic, Water Cooler, Pippins, Elnina, Lenino. I don't... Maybe one that lives like the old salesman, living out of a goddamn garbage can? Rabbit? A Ribic, rather? Yeah, I mean, the Ribics do often live in a goddamned garbage can. Was not prepared for this, okay. Ah, shit. For the record, Artemis, I am paying attention to what you're saying, but I can only... I am reading your messages, but I can only follow what... but I need to be paying closer attention to trying to figure out how to... trying to figure out what I'm doing going forward. That's not a... I mean, this is not in the slightest what I'm looking for at the moment. This is not what I'm looking for right now in the slightest. This isn't what I'm looking for in the slightest. But I'll take any extra items I can get. I'm trying to disprove her. You know what to look for. Okay, so I'm right about it being the Ribbix, which is so fucking random, but I guess that's the point of the Eggman. Not too important, not too unimportant. Okay. Broke on X. Perhaps it's due to their living conditions, yeah. Okay. Remember what the ticket said? To the left of an X. What the? It was an imposter. Rabbit is now nice and clean. You have your answer. Oh. To the left of this room. Close? Oh, come on. Think literally. Not to the left of the room with the X. But actually to the left? I'm trying to go to the left. It's not like I can leave in the middle of the fight. You have the answer directly? Go for it, Artemis. That would be sick. Go for it. Okay, so think literally. It shows a map pointing to the left of a red X. I assume it's not this, because what you do, your answer could not be more obvious, but it's not go to the left right here, or Wait, does it just keep going to the left? Okay, so more literal than that. Okay, does what I'm doing involve actually being in the fight? Or is it is the fight a clue, or is the fight where the answer is found? Like, okay, something within the fight. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that was really easy. Huh, this is the second time that we've got an egg room in this style. Huh. Welcome to Man Country. Oh, Kris, what are you doing here? Did you come here to play with us? Kris, you look rather big. Have you been working out? It's a man's world. Copies are monochrome, but you colored each of us in with care. Yeah, all that it- Oh yeah, shit! Light World, Kris, I missed that! Yeah. Discarded toys. Also, man's world. That's interesting, considering that Kris is not. This island is a World Heritage Site. Someone was looking for you, though I don't remember who. They are very easy to forget. Sonic, hello, welcome to chat, how's it going? Here are the 7 flying aces. Cheated cards. You copied 7 aces. It didn't work well. We got lost on the couch and ended up here. Trying to see as far as I can, but it doesn't look good. Oh, it's a man's world. Non-men are A-okay too. Deltarune yesterday. Deltarune a bit more than yesterday at this point. And my least favorite part of... I'm gonna be honest, Artemis, I don't actually know much about telegony, to be honest. Well, spring changed to summer, and summer changed to cold, and sure enough, I am the forgotten man. Will you forget me too? No, I don't think I will. Are you sure? You have forgotten me many times before. Even if you meet me, I will be forgotten thereafter. Sometimes I even forget myself. I ask again, will you forget me? Yes, I'm searching for the eggs. You know what? I'm fine with staying innocent, Artemis. No, I will not forget you. You'll remember me? Well, in that case, forget about it. I am just a man. Listen well to my story. Once upon a time, the whole world looked like this. Do you think so? Okay, Kris, before I keep answering, yes, I'm searching for the eggs. Kris, before I keep answering, am I walking on eggshells? Do I have the potential to miss the... Yes, he's just a man. Kris, do I have the potential to miss out on the egg depending on what I answer here? Because I want to just answer the questions. But I don't want to answer the questions if it would lead... You may be walking on eggshells if you believe him. So, don't believe him. Alright. What? I already figured out how to do this. I should be able to do this again. Of course not. It's just a story after all. Now, let me continue. Well, the world changed. Society was developed. The earth was covered in water. Dinosaurs appeared. An ice age. Actually, there are still dinosaurs. Is it mixed up? In any case, this island is the only place left I can talk. Huh. So the egg guy can only talk in a place where things are often discarded. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sonic, if you say that I'm searching for the eggs one more time, Sonic, if you ask one more time if I'm searching for the eggs, I'm just gonna ban you. Or at least I'm gonna put you in timeout. Funny, I haven't the faintest clue what it all means. But one day, this island will disappear too. We may not meet again in that case. Did you want to meet again? Yes, I would like to meet again. Oh, joy. I'll tell you my schedule. Listen carefully. On Thursday, I go to sell the donuts. Alright, I wasn't joking. Sonic has been timed out for 30 minutes. But, okay, now. On Thursday, I go to sell the donuts. That's interesting, considering that, well... Yeah, this forgettable man has a busy schedule. Yeah. We've seen the forgettable man in a car before in the light world. On Friday, I toss the leftovers in the dumpster. On Saturday, I let it cool on the windowsill. Sunday, I harvest the wheat. Hold your breath, head to the left, and count backwards to 100. Count backwards to 100? Did you remember? I'm writing that down. I am writing that down. Can I buy a donut from him on Thursday? I guess so. Would your... hold your breath. Walk left. Backwards to 100. Yeah. Kris, thank you for writing that down. Yeah. How very kind of you. Please take this to remember me. Yes. Kris received the egg. Although, you may lose it in another day, so be sure to put it somewhere. There's no shame in an egg. Yeah. You are very opinionated. I like you. You may forget me. I may forget myself. But I will remember your kindness. Now, this island will disappear soon. You must depart. If you will it, we shall meet again at that place. Whether 11 hours... Okay, no, it's gotta be Gaster. It's gotta be Gaster. Gaster is the only person who has ever acknowledged that the... Gaster is the only person who has ever acknowledged Deltarune, one word, not the noun, by name. Like, the Deltarune, 2 words, the religious symbol, has been brought up, but Deltarune, 1 word like that, has never been brought up before. Except by Gaster. No, Scott. The man knows of... The man knows of Deltarune. The game. So take your time. Wash your face? Get dressed? That's what Gaster said in the Valentine's Day card. That's what believed to be Gaster said in the Valentine's Day card. So, um, one way or another, the Valentine's Day card was definitely written by Eggman. I believe Eggman is Gaster. Yeah, Gaster sure has a busy schedule. Well, there is not a man here. Not too important, not too unimportant. Yeah, I think the Eggman's gotta be Gaster, considering that he knows about Deltarune. Like, I believed it was him before. But the Eggman knows of Deltarune. And there's only one person who we have seen knows about Deltarune. Not the Deltarune. Deltarune. Wait, what? Kris was in their Light World outfit. Kris was in their Light World outfit when they walked in here, and is now in their Dark World outfit? What the hell? Kris never wants to play. Boo-hoo. Why don't you photocopy a Kris to play with us? Is it a bug? Oh, I don't think it's a bug. Maybe the pink ace was suspicious. I guess you grew up. Well, stop that. I don't think it's a bug. Did you try behind the tree? Indeed I did. Talk about lousy real estate. I sense nothing but evil from that place. Huh. Yeah. The world is drenching in darkness. You aren't seven? There aren't seven? Well, you named us. If you were good at counting cards, you wouldn't have needed to cheat. Alright. What? We left there and wound up back in the green room with it like this? God damn. So, I guess it's time for the last game. Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it's time for the last game. One last secret to end it all. What's the spark plug doing there? Kris, Kris, that's you, isn't it, love? Good show, good show. Tenna's been up to this and that and this. All sorts of boring stuff. But Kris, oh Kris, you and I know. Oh, this is Ram? Huh, didn't realize that. Ram, no. By the way, you should pay attention to the startup sequence. Okay, I know the real drama happens backstage. That's why I got it ready for you, you know? One last game, and I'll keep watch. Well, just as long as... just as long as I can. Now, Kris, I hate to trouble you, I really do, but, see, I can't really move myself now. You could just shove me out of the way. Yes, that's right, just like that. Kris, enjoy the games, eh, love? I'm an ignorant plug. Can't say I know your motivation, but I saw you make it, you know? The fountain. Could it be? You just wanted to have fun again? Heh. Some real fun, just like the old days. That's been my purpose, you know? Letting you play your games. But now that the games are almost over, it makes you think, was it really all such a good idea? Your mother, your poor mother, what will happen if she wakes up? What am I doing? A power strip, giving you a lecture. Just play your games, love. Kris, if not for fun, why'd you do it? Mum's the word, innit? Fair play, fair play. Looks like a game console. Play it, play it. Okay, so the same flashing colors, we've seen those before. Then no controller. Then Kris plugs in the controller. And it starts with the soul before sending us to what looks like it could be either Cyber City or the MTT Resort. Was the soul? Yeah, I suppose the soul was what was interesting about that, huh? Wait, hang on. Why are there all three of us now? Welcome, TV City. Oh. Oh, this is the real TV City, huh? I don't seem to have my sword at the moment, which is interesting. And yeah, the gang's all here. God, I want to explore every nook and cranny. Yeah, no sword, nobody to kill. Indeed. Hmm. So this bridge doesn't seem... This bridge is a single screen. Okay. Got it. Perhaps you could find your blade? Why does this look like Cyber City? That's what I was thinking. That is kinda what I was thinking. Oh wait, this isn't the edge of a building. We're walking along a waterfront. Huh. Okay. New area that I haven't been to before. Ooh, we can go downstairs. And we found our sword. What? What the hell? I'm at level 2. Did I just... I think I just killed Susie. What the hell? Jesus Christ, I just killed Susie. What? Oh god. Yeah, nobody to kill. But we have to... Oh god. Kris just fucking looked at us. Kris just looked at us when we did that. When we... I didn't see a reaction with Susie because I wasn't looking... I wasn't paying attention. But when I... When I killed Ralsei there, Kris looked back at me. Yeah, perhaps now the rails could break. And now, here we are. And now, down a manhole. And kill everything, because you have to get stronger. I do not... Now, this is a weird area. Oh, you can say that again. This is a weird area. You can most definitely say that again. Feels... Oh god. Yeah, you're right. Feels like a bunker. Yeah. It does indeed feel kind of like a bunker. It's attacking us with music notes. It attacked us with music notes. That was interesting. That music was mighty familiar. Was it? I wasn't paying enough attention, unfortunately. And yeah, everything about this area just feels wrong. Oh, shit. It sounds like digital roots. Ah, I mean, I know that's gotta be a Cyber City. That's gotta be uh, it's gotta be some Chapter 2 track. But I, I don't, I know most Undertale songs by name. I am not that familiar with the Deltarune soundtrack. So, although I only know the, like, really significant Undertale. I only know the really significant Deltarune songs by name. The only Deltarune songs I know by name are the ones that are like, The World Revolving, Big Shot, the ones everyone's. The tile sets look like a familiar basement. Yeah, indeed they do. Indeed they do. I think this is actually called Bit Roots in the soundtrack. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. This... Huh? Now I'm playing as this weird shadow thing that was previously copying Kris's movements, and then Kris killed it. Yeah, no bluebird to butcher. This is true. That was... that was freaky. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't... Yeah, I gotta say, I don't recognize it, sadly. I did not Yeah, no bluebird to butcher. The damage is done. The damage was killing both Susie and Ralsei. God. The earlier sections paralleled the Chapter 2 weird route. I can't help but wonder, do these sections mirror future weird routes? Am I gonna have to... Are the weird roots gonna involve killing Susie and Ralsei? Oh, jeez, that's a tough one. Okay. More friends to toss aside for the sake of getting stronger. Indeed. Yeah, something tells me I'm inclined to agree with you there. Something tells me Kris would not allow that to happen. Wait. Is a mysterious man's favorite tree blocks our path to growing stronger. Yeah. Also, this part with the weird parallel with the with the weird parallel Kris that suddenly follows our movements until it gets close to Kris and they, without our input, kill it. I mean, we saw what they did to keep us from getting the code into... Yeah, that's very true. At least for Susie. Susie, they really care about. Ralsei, honestly, it's unclear to me. I didn't even know this room was here. Not entirely sure what it is. Hmm. Perhaps the spirit is the Kris we don't know about. Or, perhaps, it's the vessel. Now, it will shortly be time for the boss. Almost. It's almost boss time. Here it is. Hell yeah. Okay. We're very close to leveling up. The massacre done by the hands of the trusted. That, I gotta say, Kris, that is a fucking incredible line. Did you just make that up on the spot? I hope the vessel makes an appearance at some point, because if not, on God, I may Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Okay. You just thought of that line on the spot? A massacre done by the hands of the trusted? That is an incredible line, and this... That's Tenna. That's fucking Tenna. How did things turn out like this? Keeping poor Toriel all locked up? If only he hadn't abandoned me. Who is he? The knight? Spampton? Gaster? My old partner. Probably Spampton. I was gonna put him on TV, make him a star. I gave him everything, everything I had, life advice. All he had to do was tell me what his little secret was. His secret... Yeah, Spampton. It's Spampton. It's Spampton. The knight doesn't abandon him. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the knight betrayed him. Yes. It's his secret to being a big shot. Yeah, so it's Spampton. It took a little sweet talk, but just when I had finally, gotten him to sign the deal. Yeah, Gaster, why? He suddenly had to take a phone call. A phone call with nothing but garbage noise. But when he picked it up, his face turned pale. His face is matte white. How did his face get even more pale? And he ran right out of the room with the receiver hanging. So I went to pick it up, thinking it was finally my chance to be a big shot. But there was nobody there. That little freak ripped me off. I wish they never brought that laptop home. Oh, God. I guess someone didn't like his sharing the existence. Yeah. Kris! Kris, I didn't see you there. I did what you said, Kris. Huh. What deal? What deal? Just like our deal. You aren't gonna turn me off again, are you? Oh, God. Laptop. Yeah. Getting stronger. This feels very familiar. Kris was trying to keep us from doing that. But they failed. Yeah. Oh no. I swear, if we get to the bunker and it looks anything like this, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. Kris. Oh, Kris. Is it fun, Kris? Playing around like this? That's why you're searching for them, aren't you? The shadow crystals. And the shadow mantle that I'm holding. Speaking of shadows, hi, Shadow Bro. You walked in at a weird fucking time. Do you honestly think it'll get you what you want? No, part of you is just enjoying this. Get ready for pain? That's about what I'm expecting. Just enjoying this, isn't it? Oh, don't make that sour face. I can see it in the dark, you know. The question is, can you? What the hell? What the hell? That straight up is the Shadow Mantle. Oh, jeez. And Kris themselves, not just their player character, Kris appears to be taking damage from this. What? What is Friend doing here? What is Image Friend doing here? What the hell is Image Friend doing here? God, I was expecting emotional pain. I was not expecting to legitimately struggle with the fight. I was not expecting there to be a fight. What the hell? And seriously, what is Cat Friend doing here? What the hell is Cat Friend doing here? I had to cheat this boss myself because I am a noob. Wasn't that image friend thing the same as... It might well have been. Okay, chat, looks like we might be here for a hot minute, so I gotta run to the bathroom again. And then when I'm back, I will have a sweatshirt, because I am straight up getting goosebumps from this. BRB. Okay, chat, I'm back. So, uh, do I believe that this is the secret boss? I can't imagine it will be. Because the secret boss, because it's not actual Deltarune. I mean, this might be a representation of the secret boss, but this isn't a fight using actual Deltarune mechanics. So I can't imagine that this will actually be the secret boss. Like, I can't imagine that I will get a Shadow Crystal at the end of this. I'll get a Shadow Mantle at the end of this, which will allow me to fight the secret boss, who I'm pretty sure is the knight, more effectively. But I don't think that this fight is the secret boss fight. Am I allowed to say if you're right or not? That is too spoilery. Yeah, that is too spoilery, Shadow. What? Cool. I appreciate you for respecting the no spoiler rule. Damn it. Damn it. You have a question? Shoot. What's your question? May I add to the playlist of songs? What playlist? Damn. Uh, the one that you use for the BRB screens? Oh, that's just a that's just an hour long. Yeah, this is a very hard fight. Might be RAM, that's true. Uh, the one that you use for the BRB screens, that is not actually a playlist. Well, I suppose it is, but it's just an hour long compilation of Deltarune lo-fi tracks. Ram's not there anymore. But yeah, if you want to suggest something, I might put it on a list that I play periodically as like when that loops. Ram couldn't move, so how did they leave? Excellent question. Excellent question. Damn it. You're gonna gather some chill songs. Cool, 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 cool. This fight has many phases. Oh god. God. How much HP does this piece of shit have? And is the battle screen gonna... is the screen gonna get gradually less and less hinged as the fight progresses? Because I'm already having kind of a hard time seeing it. God, chat, there's a chance we don't even find the actual secret boss fight on this stream. Assuming that this isn't the secret boss fight, which I can't imagine it will be, just simply by... just simply by virtue of the fact that I can't use healing items. Yeah, frankly, that is my #1 piece of evidence for this not being the secret boss fight. Kris talked at length about how we're gonna need to get healing items for the final fight, for the secret boss fight, and I cannot use healing items during this fight. Oh, man. Okay, this is certainly the furthest we've ever gotten in this fight. Whoa. Right as I was saying that I wasn't gonna be able to do this? There. That's what I wanted to see. Flickering red, like pretty little flames. Your eyes can't hide it, Kris. Flickering red. Yeah, Kris just straight up has red eyes, and I love that. Without play, the knife grows dull. Well, enough of that. We both have work to do. So if you want this mantle, hurry up and take it. If you can reach it! Okay. Yeah, I beat him. Hot damn! You have to learn the attacks. About 400 HP. This theme has motifs of battle against a true hero. Jeez. Treasure chest. It's too high up to reach. Okay. Then simple video game glitch logic. Try every single spot. What? No going back in. Yeah, that's right, real Kris. You should back away. Inside was Shadow Mantle. Yeah. Kris wasn't controlling the player character. We were. God damn. Yeah. Suddenly creepypasta for real. You gathered the songs? Sweet. Oh, Kris. What the hell are you doing? Being a tryhard all by yourself? You seriously enjoy this? Press your... Why do you think I pointed out the boot screen? The soul! The soul! You were right! Put them in a Google Drive and put a link on my channel? Sweet. What? What? Oh yeah, the soul, and it wasn't 8-bit. You're right. It was the soul. Holy crap. Okay, now, we know Kris didn't enjoy this. We know damn well Kris did not enjoy this. But yeah, games are fun. Kris, what are you... Alright, I get it. Well, if you really want to, go ahead. I tasted your shampoo in your bathroom. Here, you can taste mine. What? Oh my, the weird one here. Lil Kris go stabby stabby. Jeez. Anyway, here, stole your drink. Now stop making us wait already. Flat soda. Recovers 20 HP. Wow, that is nothing. Shadow Mantle. Uh... Hmm. I posted it on the post tab, so... Cool, 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 cool. Alright. So, defense is currently 8. Shadow Mantle brings it up to 9. Ooh. Shadow Mantle has the same amount of... Shadow Mantle has the same amount of defense as the chainmail, 1 more than the white ribbon. Okay. Yeah. It defends against dark and star attacks. Indeed. Also, if you did not see the sprite, Kris was hyperventilating when they grabbed Susie. Oh, oh god. Oh god, you're right. You're absolutely fucking right. Star attacks are what Tenna uses. Oh, right. Okay. Maybe that's actually why the Shadow Mantle is what makes our luck go a different way. Currently, I'm putting the Shadow Mantle on Kris. I may or may not, probably won't, change that later. Recommend putting the mantle on Susie. Alright. Uh, why? If you don't mind my asking. Okay. You'll see. Oh, jeez. Okay. Then let's, give Kris back the white ribbon. I generally am inclined to give Susie the least defense. If you see, Kris has 8 defense, Ralsei has 9, Susie has 6. Oh, they don't want to play. Yeah, wonder why. 1,300 points. Noted. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty damn close to that already. From not sure how. Yeah, I'm generally inclined to give Susie the least defense items because she is the most resilient. Susie has the most HP, 190 versus 160 versus 140, so I'm usually inclined to balance that out by making her the one who takes the most damage because she can handle it the best. Check if B room is open. I will. But yeah, if y'all recommend it, I will give it to her in place of the Shadow Mantle. Actually, first... Should I wear this? And also, I'm curious to see if anyone has a reaction. Didn't think so. That's not normally what happens. Check if B room... Ah, it's not. Alright. We can't gamble. Yeah, no gambling. No gambling, sad face. Yes, gambling. I wish yes, gambling. Okay, storage. Ooh. I don't have much. I do not have much. Because you encouraged me to go for Z rank instead of S rank. Due to the devaluation of points as currency, this machine now only accepts dark dollars. Ooh, never mind. Looks like we don't need to gamble because we can just get the stuff. All right. Let's start by getting 3 ginger guards because that's going to be because that's going to be +1 defense for everyone. You should probably make Kris the one with the lowest defense. They're essentially useless. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Deluxe dinner. Classy meal for big shots. I mean, wouldn't it make sense to give everyone the best fighting chance? The only good thing Kris is only good for reviving? That's interesting. But if they are at least you want to have someone up. So I would think it's best to... So, now let's go to equip. Give the ginger guard to Susie. She's now up to 8. Susie would be... Give Susie the... Okay. But the thing is, the deal maker is also for healing, and Ralsei is our healer. So you usually have about 4 revivements here, or if you don't use any. Well, I'm kinda screwed, it looks like. So, alright. Yeah, I'm sure I have a chance. It just might take me a long-ass time. Okay, so let's Ginger Guard to Ralsei. Dealmaker to Susie. So 10, 7. Uh, and then. Do I have anything that's better than this to give Ralsei? Uh. Okay. Instead of Glow Wrist, I can give him the So, Ralsei has 2 Ginger Guards. And that appears to be the best thing that I can give him. Dealmaker. Everything is a downgrade. Shadow Mantle. Everything is either even or a downgrade. You can just leave Kris with the worst, keep Dealmaker on Ralsei for best healing. Get Susie a better weapon. This is a pacifist run. I don't use weapons. I'm not sure I have any better weapons for her. Yeah, so I don't know where I'd even get a better weapon. Toxic Axe? Where am I supposed to get that? But... Okay, you said leave Dealmaker on Ralsei? In the TV section below... Ah, okay, cool. Give the Dealmaker back to Ralsei. Okay, chat. Does this defense look solid? Or do you think there's anything else that I should change? Because I'm not just gonna randomly give Kris less defense. I am willing to give Kris less defense if it means giving someone else better defense, but I don't think that's even possible at this point. Kris, enjoying the youthful days. Dark actor. Ex-horse. Huh. I think Susie should have Jevel's tail. Okay. Why should Kris have the pink ribbon? Oh, increases Gray's area. Yeah, no, that does actually make sense. Get as much TP as possible. Okay, so you're telling me that I should make Susie's defense even worse for the +2 attack? And the +2 magic? Okay, I'll take your word for it. That feels counterintuitive to that feels counter to everything else you've said thus far. But okay. Now, 10 defense on Ralsei, 10 defense, 18 magic, 15 attack, 10 defense, 18 magic. Now all we need is the toxic axe. Okay. Toxic axe. Plus 6 attack, damn. Do you think I should also get the saber for Kris? Considering that I have a lot of points, and I'm not gonna do anything with them anyway? Yeah, alright, that's what I figured. Also, I realized the TV henchmen aren't here because they're in Kris's house. They're here because they're in Tenna's world. What do you mean the TV henchmen? Oh, wait. The Saber 10 gives Kris more attack, but even less defense. You'd still say I should do that? Ah, okay. You dirt losers. You need to focus with Susie's power. What does that even mean? Also, you say do it, so... Yeah, Saber Axe... Saber Axe in place of the +1 defense. Made of 10 Cactus Steels. Kris, keep the Bounce Blade. Okay. Something for Kris is 272. You weren't thinking? Battle ahead is going to hurt. Yeah, that's about what I'm expecting. That is about what I'm expecting. Okay, storage. We have Revive Dust. We don't have... Revive Dust is our only Omni Heal. And only kind of. Flat Soda is garbage. TV Slop, is, if I recall, is 80. Okay, we have one Revive Mint and one Revive Dust, and that is all of that. With the mantle, a new opportunity should open. Huh. Get more heals. Oh, trust me, I'm going to. So, TV dinners are 200. Are heal 100. Deluxe dinners heal 140. You could keep the tension bit to make tension bow later on. Noted. Okay. Okay. Storage. Now, let's put away the TV dinners in place of deluxe dinners so that we have put away the dark candy in place of a deluxe dinner. Put away the tension bit in favor of the last deluxe dinner. Now we have 2 revivers and everything else is 140 HP. Does this look like the right setup? as many deluxe dinners as is humanly possible to have, and two revivers. This is your best. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Kris. Sorry I was gone. You had to do a few things. No worries, Artemis. No worries. Let's do this. Also, if you load up another save where you did better, you should try inputting 1225 into the gumball machine. Noted. Okay, let's do this. Look, there I see it. Why are you lagging? Probably because my connection is not very good. Probably because that's probably on my end. Look, there, I can see it. Yeah, but yeah, this is the worst time for you to be lagging. There's the Dark Fountain. If we... Yes, okay. YouTube is telling me that for at least a little while there, it was barely receiving any video. So all of you are going to experience some buffering. Yeah, we still have to face Tenna. Hopefully, we can do so with as few healing items as possible. BRB, Shadow. Okay. You're gonna eat your dinner? Fair enough. Fair enough. What? My VPN might still be active, and that might be part of of the slowdown. I am going to... It is. Okay. I have no idea what would happen if I changed connection in the middle of a stream. So I'm gonna end the stream for just a few minutes. And I'm gonna try to fix the connection so that it's not streaming during the